Welcome back to the Lights Out podcast. Bedtime stories for boys and girls for when the lights go out. Good evening, boys and girls. Are you all tucked up and ready for bed? Are you ready for another bedtime story? Well, you're in for a treat tonight because we're on day 8 in awesome author August, that's right. And tonight's story is called Yani the Unicorn and the Day Mummy Went to the Moon by Belle Brown. Sounds quite fun, doesn't it? Once upon a time, little Yani's mummy said to her one dark night, "The moon rabbit is sick and he needs me to help him." "You mean you're going away?" Yani asked. "Yes, I won't be here when you wake up tomorrow morning." "Then I'll be all alone?" Yani asked. "Only for a short while, my sweet," her mother said. "I'll be back before the day is over." "Oh, Mummy, I'm going to be afraid," Yani said. "You don't have to be, my sweet. All you have to do is to remember I love you, and even when we're apart, Mummy's love is always, always with you." Yani felt much better as she went to bed. She fell asleep with her mother singing in her ears. When she woke up the next morning, she knew something was different. Yani felt so lonely, she didn't want to open her eyes. Why would she? Mummy was gone. She felt like sleeping all day until Mummy came back for her. "I miss you, Mummy," she said aloud. Then she heard a growling sound. It was her tummy making noises. "I am hungry," she said. "Oh, purple berries, Afterwards, she drank from the nearby stream, and immediately she felt stronger and cheerful. "Instead of staying here all day, I am going to visit Unicorn Valley," she said. Quickly, she got up and pranced around the forest. Flutter, flutter, swish, swish, swish. It's the flower fairies. The sweet smell of the spring flowers reminded her of her mummy's love. Bubbling with happiness, she hummed as she walked through the forest. Along the way, she met a family of deer playing hide and seek. "Come play with us," said one of the young fawns. On any other day, she would not want to play, but today she could hear her mother whispering in the wind and telling her to go and play. She had lots of fun playing with the deer family. Then she reached Unicorn Valley about midday. At first, she did not see anyone, but the unicorns saw her. They knew she was coming to visit. She began to look for the unicorns. Her search did not take long. Suddenly, she could make out shapes of unicorns everywhere. There were all kinds of unicorns. There were pink unicorns playing with a rainbow unicorn. She saw a silver unicorn. She also saw lots of white unicorns like her. She even spotted a few unicorns with wings. And wow, were those narwhals by the lake? It was a beautiful sight to behold. They all stopped to look at her too. All the other unicorns had long, thin horns going high up into the air, but Yani's horn was short and fat. It was also hard to see under her thick, soft mane, but she didn't mind at all. In fact, it made her feel special. "Hello, Yani," said a unicorn with a blue mane. "I have never seen a unicorn with a stubby horn like yours. You look wonderful with it." "Thank you," she said, smiling happily. She played with the young unicorns all afternoon, but soon the forest began to get dark. "I have to go back home," she told them, leaving quickly. Although the forest was dark, the flashes of fireflies lit her way home. She could see the family of deer asleep in a thick bush near the edge of the forest. Finally, she reached the clearing where she and her mother lived. The flower fairies were already fast asleep inside their flower buds. she could hear an orchestra of crickets chirping merrily nearby. The moon rabbit made the moon extra bright that night, and that meant he was feeling better. It was a beautiful night. Then she saw her mother. She ran and hugged her tightly. "Mummy, you're back," she cried. "My big little Yani," her mother said proudly. "I missed you, and I can't wait to hear all about your day." The end. Wow, if you like unicorns, you'll love this book. And it was book number 8 in Awesome Author August, called Yani the Unicorn and the Day Mummy Went to the Moon by Belle Brown. And you can find more about this book by clicking the link in the description and seeing all the colourful unicorns and other books that Belle Brown has written. See you tomorrow for day 9 in Awesome Author August on the Lights Out podcast. Good night.